Welcome to another edition of Christopher's Kitchen, and today, I can't say I've seen this many ingredients for a recipe, but I'm sure we're going to make it look easy.
I love our Asian stuff because there's always these little nuances in the recipes that you don't...
Got it, yeah. Cantonese crispy redfish will be our special feature of the day.
Yeah, it's on our menu for this fall and winter, and we wanted to do something, you know, keeping the Asian, but we always end up doing tuna and stuff, but this is a nice dish that I've seen many times in restaurants, but, you know, usually it's done with the whole fish, head and tail on, but I didn't think it was okay for our clientele, so I'm doing a redfish fillet with skin on, and I'll show you how that's done.
All right.
I've got a redfish fillet here, nice fresh redfish fillet, and I've scored it so it gets nice and crispy. And we'll take a little bit of garlic and a little bit of ginger. Just rub that in those cracks as good as we can there. Okay, and I'm just gonna let that sit and almost marinate. 30 minutes, 40 minutes is just fine at home. We're gonna do a little stir fry action over here. So I'm gonna start with just a little bit of olive oil. Do some ginger. I'm gonna add a little garlic, a little green onion. About 1/4 cup of everything there. Gonna add a little soy sauce, rice vinegar, got a little water, a little white wine, some sugar, and we got some hot chili paste here called sriracha, and a little bit of sesame oil. Gonna bring that to a boil. Now, in order to thicken this, I've got a little bit of cornstarch, a little bit of water, and bring that to a boil and set it aside. Okay, we've got our redfish here. I'm gonna dust this now in a little cornstarch, and we're gonna go straight over to the oil, saute that skin side down until it's nice and crisp. A little oil. So we're gonna try to get that as crispy as we can on one side. Turn this fish over. Okay, got a little color, nice and crispy. Now, this is a fairly thin piece of fish, so we're hoping about 2.5 to 3 minutes per side. It's okay to finish this in the oven if you'd like to make sure it's fully cooked. As you do a few of these, you'll get better at them. Just gonna take it out of that fat, let it drain off on a little paper towel. So for our presentation here, I've got a little scallion rice cake. We're gonna put that fish just like that. And we're gonna take our sauce that we made earlier, put a little bit on the fish like this. Let some run down the side of the bowl here. And then for garnish, we've got a little green onion flowers. One of the most important parts about this dish is a nice big pluche of cilantro. Makes it very tasty. And then for a little color, we have some red pepper curls. Okay, Mike, let's try this. I'm gonna put a little sauce right here because I know that we're about to eat that bite right there. And I've got to get you some cilantro with that as well.
Yeah, Chris, just curious as you're cutting this, what's the flavor of redfish? How would you categorize
that? Well, like a
that?
snapper.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, and nowadays it's pretty easy to get farm raised. And that's okay if you get it from a reputable, you know, place that's doing it right. Okay, so I'm gonna give you with a little piece of cilantro. Do you like cilantro?
Yeah, I know, I love cilantro, and I'll tell you what is even better is that presentation right there.
Isn't that fun?
And the mixing of aromas.
The smell. It's a nice Asian crispy fish. I mean, you just don't see it anywhere, and it's great.
Just right.
Of course, you know, my Asian friends out there would appreciate this if this had a whole head and the tail, but it makes it a lot simpler at the restaurant.
No, it really does, and frankly more appealing, but the blending of the flavors, that's interesting with the pepper and with the cilantro on top.
Great.
Very, very nice dish. You can do this at home. Now granted, there are a lot of ingredients to it, but take my word for it, it is well worth the time. It is a Cantonese crispy redfish. If you'd like to try it at home, you can do that. Just go to kbtx.com, pull down the little drop-down menu for Christopher's Kitchen. That's where you'll find all of the great recipes right here. That may be one of your all-time favorites right there. Yeah, no, it's well done. All right, thank you for making us time in your day for us today. And for Christopher's World Grill, Christopher's Kitchen, I'm Mike Wright.